Today I'm your host, Mic McBoom Guy, and we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into the news. So for our first news stories, a backseat cow was spotted in a McDonald's drive-thru all the way in Wisconsin. Like, do you guys see that? He's literally sitting in the back of that car in a McDonald's drive-thru. It's so weird, but yet so interesting. I don't know what he was doing there. Like, maybe he was going to go question the beef. I don't know. It's none of my business. So we're just going to go ahead and move on to the next story, which is an Idaho man moves 133 thumbtacks. You know, like little things that you like hang stuff up with. He moved 133 of those between two boards in 1 minute. Like, do you know how fast his hand has to be moving to move 133 thumbtacks? Like, that's pretty fast. And our last story is a video game was played on a Las Vegas tower. Like, do you guys see how big that video game is being displayed? It's huge. Now, I don't know if that would make it easier to play or if it's gonna be harder. I think it'll be a little bit harder because it's so big and it's like, I don't even know like what part to look at. Like, you have to like really focus in to be able to play competitively on that. And you know, another weird thing is that Dan Perkins has not been answering his phone. Like, we've been trying to get in contact with him, but he just hasn't been answering his phone. Hopefully he's just busy having fun, and that's what we think is happening. And you know, that's what we're really praying for. He's just having too much fun, and that he's not able to answer his phone, and that he'll be coming back very soon. But guys, Life Changers Kids just released their Week 8 video, and it was so good. In that video, Green Team won the Battle Royale. So congratulations to everybody who is on Green Team. You guys just earned some more points. And in that video, Romy and Dre, they played a game of horse, but they actually called it Dome. I thought that was pretty creative. And Dre, look at him, see that game winner shot right there? That's of course, he continues his winning streak. Romy just cannot win a single Dre and Romy. It's kind of sad, but it's okay. And did you guys see when Jaden's pet gator got dropped? That was so sad. He just got that brand new pet and it already was dropped. Unfortunately, it is no longer with us. And maybe that just shows us that we should leave the animals in nature alone. And guys, that big point was so good. So I just want to go over it real quick. It says, God is my comforter and gives me strength. So guys, whenever you feel down, just remember that God is with you and He will give you the strength that you need to get through the day. So let's just keep that in our mind throughout this whole entire day. And with that said, let's move on to our commercial break.
What's up, Life Changers Kids? Welcome back to Wordology. We have a super exciting experiment to show you guys, and it is our last one for the series. But I love this series so much. Like, I know that I grew so much and I was able to take charge of my emotions, and I know that you guys are growing too. So tell us how this series has been for you.
Well, before we start, we just want to thank the CBA News for allowing us to be here and showing off our experiment. So Catalina, take us away.
Alright, so today's experiment is called Ocean Density Bottle.
Wow.
So basically what we are doing is teaching you guys all about density using this cup. So if you don't know what density is, it's basically how heavy something is. So for example, a rock, it sinks to the bottom because it's dense. But if you put oil and water, it floats to the top because it's less dense.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of density and weights, what's heavier? 1,000 pounds of feathers or 1,000 pounds of rocks? Think about it and comment right now.
Yes.
Anyway, let's continue with the experiment. We're talking about density.
Alrighty, so when we think about the ocean, we think about what's at the bottom of the ocean. What's more dense?
True.
So the most dense item that we have here are rocks.
Rocks.
So just
Love
a
rocks.
ton of rocks. Right? So can you please add those into our bottle?
Of course. Woo!
Nice. Alright, now what other item do you think is next? So what's the most dense right on top of this one?
So we got sand, some oil, some shaving cream, and we got some water.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the water. Am I right?
Very close. No.
What about this?
It's the sand.
It's the sun. Oh, I'm so ashamed.
No, don't be ashamed. Like, that was a good try. Like, I'm just glad that you're trying. You know, you don't have to be ashamed.
Yeah, that's right.
technically little pebbles of rocks.
Oh!
That's next. So you can just add a layer right above. A little bit more. A lot more.
We go.
I think that's fine.
There it is.
Yeah, that's good. So we have our rocks all the way at the bottom, then our sand. Now what do you think is next?
Water!
Yes, water. It actually is
Yes,
water. Yeah,
I knew
almost
it.
forgot about that, but yeah.
My PhD in sciences means something here.
All right.
Alright, Calvin, here we go. Oh!
Whoa.
It just pops right on top of the sun!
Yes. You can keep going.
I'll keep on going. Wow!
Wow. That looks so cool.
Very cool.
Like the water is less dense than the sand and the rock, so it just kind of sits on top of it.
Amazing.
Wow. That looks
Phenomenal.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, so it has between these two, right? Okay. Oil!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes, so good. All right. So the oil is less dense than the water, so it's just gonna sit right on top. You see? It looks like it's mixing, but it's not. It's floating to the top.
Yeah, I see it.
Wow.
Oh, you can see some separation there.
Yes.
Wow, the layers.
All right, and then the final step,
Shaving cream.
shaving cream.
You know, I have some funny stories with shaving cream, but we will say those for another time.
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
There it is.
It smells like the ocean.
Wow!
It actually says that on the bottle.
This is amazing.
That looks so cool. But you see, there's nothing to be ashamed about. Like, I know that no matter what is in your past, God has a great future for you. You know?
Yeah.
And science is your passion.
It is.
And God has a great future with you and science together. So this was so fun, and this looks so cool.
It really does.
So send us your pictures if you recreate it. But we love you guys so much, and thank you so much for joining us on Wordology for this new series, and we'll see you guys soon.
Love you guys.
Wow guys, that was a pretty great commercial. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And real quick, I just want to give a quick shout out to Gracie, our monthly giveaway winner. If you guys want a chance to win one of our giveaways, make sure you bring your boarding pass to an in-person service or send a picture of it to @LifeChangersKids on Instagram or Facebook. But that is all we have for today, guys. We'll see you in our next video.